Hey there, thanks for joining me. My name is Carrie, and today I'm going to be setting up my catch-all planner. The first thing I'm going to do is put it onto these big metal purple expander discs. Now, I like the expander discs because I used to do what they call Franken planning, or at least that's what, most of the places that I saw, that was what they called it, where you take a few different planners and kind of stick maybe, 2, 3 months or so, or even just 1 month at a time together into one planner so that you have it, all with you at the same time. So I used to have my fitness planner. I think that was it. It was just like my catch-all and my fitness planner in the same one. But this year I'm going to try using the mini fitness planner. I like the fact that it'll fit in my purse. So it's not necessarily Franken planning, but I do have a bunch of inserts and note pages and things like that because I like to have a lot of different area in my planner to be able to jot things down or make lists. I have a few that are daily sheets. I like those for, certain days. You have a whole bunch of stuff, and, there's just something kind of therapeutic about checking things off of a list. I know that that's not always kind of the greatest way to look at it, but it also helps kind of keep you focused in that and making sure that you get everything done at hand. Now this is, I've only switched out rings and things a few different times, but apparently this is like the easiest way to do it is to do the covers first. And, like I said, I want to have room for some note pages and things, so I'm probably going to start with just maybe 3 months. And now I usually take a whole month at a time. That might not be, sometimes you end up bending these and things like that. But yeah, see, I don't know if it's gonna, it came off easily as 1 month, but might have to work at it a little to get it on here without damaging anything. But anyways, I'm probably going to use 3 to 6 months planner pages and then different section for notes and things like that. Now I like to be able to use, I have a lot of old dividers in classic size, but I don't have any extra dividers that I can use. Otherwise I would take a divider and either a sticker or something and kind of label it, notes or something like that. I am going to use, I think I have it over here. I have this dashboard that I had in my classic size, because you can use, this size. It's just not going to be, quite right on it, but it'll still work. Now, obviously, a classic size divider wouldn't work because it would only come, out so far, but bookmarks and dashboards and things like that you can still use. Oh, no. I'm bending it. Like I said, I probably should do a little bit less than a month at a time. It really, once you get, more pages on here, it becomes a little bit more sturdy, I guess, but, or maybe I should be doing it this way. Like I said, I've only done this a few times, but from what I've seen in some other videos and things, this seems to be the easiest way to do it, is with the covers first. It's not lining up very well. There we go. Okay. Well, that's not taking up very much space at all, but first I have this. Got it on clearance at Hobby Lobby, of course. It's a Mickey Mini. I'm not even exactly sure what all is in here. Some stickers, that's great. And then a folder. I like to use at least one folder for, you get some of these random sticker sheets sometimes. So I'll keep all of those in there. And actually I might be able to take and put like a tab onto this and be able to use it kind of as a divider also. I'm just going to set that aside for right now. Let's see, is this all the same? Yeah. So I'll probably just take maybe half of those. There's probably 20. I don't think it says though. I'm going to take 10. In my opinion, you can never have too much different types of filler paper. And it's just great, like I said, for making lists and jotting things down. Brain dump. Uh-oh, that I crinkled that. Oh, there we go. Hopefully those stay in. Okay, and then I have this as a Faith Walk in Truth dot grid paper. I think it's all the same. I've used this in my big Faith planner also, but I love the dot grids for making, well, things that you need, like a habit trackers and things like that. It's easier to do on the dot grid paper. I didn't count 1, 2. I should start doing just maybe 5 sheets at a time. I don't want to ruin all my... Alright, let's go. Yeah, that's a little easier. Like I said, once you get more on the rings, they're a little easier to deal with. I think I have 3 different daily, well, these ones I already have some out, so, oops, bumping my camera all the time. I love this one. It's a good daily checklist. It has a spot for, you know, the priorities and things. These have a larger section for priorities, and this one's a Faith one, so it has, like, the verse of the day and a place to record grateful for and, like, the time format. So they're each kind of good for, like, their own different things. So, like I said, I'll probably put some of each in. These I already had. I believe they were in like my Faith planner or something like that, but it was something I didn't. My mother got these for me, I think, for Christmas last year, and she didn't realize that I use my classic size for most like daily, like the catch-all things. This year I'm using the big, so it's actually kind of good that she got these for me, so I have a lot of the big ones. I didn't, you know, my Faith planner I use for like Bible verse journaling, I guess you could call it. It's called an Inscribe the Word plan. But you know, like I said, I don't really use these in that planner, so it's good that I have them though for this year. And you can always use stickers to change different things, so if you're don't do the Faith thing, you can always cover that up, or, you know, there's different ways to change these. You could make this into a checklist and get rid of the AM and PM, but that's why I have a couple different types, so I can use them based on what I need them for. last but not least, oh, and then, you know, the back side that's just more dot grid on that one. That one's got dot grid and like some squares for special things, and then this one mostly just has the dot. I don't really care for the color scheme on this one. You know, I prefer more, these are pretty neutral and work with, I'm sure I have stickers that go with these, and I don't usually, or not, I shouldn't say usually, I don't always decorate like a daily sheet, because, you know, you're just using it for one day, but stickers, you know, they help me stay motivated anyways, or something, you know, pretty to look at. So I like using them for that kind of thing, but the colors on these ones just don't really work very well. So let's see how thick. See, that's still not really that thick. So like I said, I might go ahead and add maybe at least just like April, or what will be April, because as you see this year I'm using an undated. I think I'll put my, where's that Mickey? No, not the folder. Oh, another thing about these bookmarks, if you did not know, and it took me a while to find out, it was actually, I think, again, in a video that I saw, there is a film on these, unless this one makes me a liar. It might just be because I have these claw nails on, but there is typically a film that you can peel off. Yeah, I can see it. I'll pause until I get it started. Okay, so I wasn't lying. Like I said, there is a film. Whoops. So, you know, it is some added protection. You can probably leave it on there. I mean, I think I had a few that I left on there until, like I said, I saw a video like this and thought, oh my gosh, you can't be serious. But yes. And see, it didn't change it much. It's just probably like a little bit shinier now. There's some left on here. And I usually put a sticker, got plastic on my finger still, a sticker up there, and I might put notes if this is what I decide to leave. I think this is what I'm going to use, but because I'm not sure, I don't think I have any other big size divider or bookmark or page marker, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if there is like a technical term for those. Like I said, because these are not as long, but it still works just as well. So anyways, yes, I was adding, if I can find my planner now, what will be April. Because I think that this is, you know, this, I don't know if I mentioned, this is a dashboard layout, and I think it is going to work out better for me in the way, my style of planning, better than the vertical layout. Now, let's see where we're at. So I think I'll probably leave it here because I may add some other. I have a bunch of, from my 2022 classic size, you know, I have a bunch of like note pages of things that I like to keep track of. And so I'm not sure yet if I'm going to put them in here, even though, you know, the classic size, just like the divider, isn't going to be quite the right size. It still, you know, again, works. And put them in there anyways. It's just, I think I might go ahead and make like a separate notebook though, so not exactly sure yet. But then the last thing I'm going to do for my setup is I got this, because this I got on clearance, undated. And I wasn't exactly like thrilled with any of the planners that they released for 2022, so I decided to use this one. But I don't particularly love the cover, so I've got the Deluxe silver cover that basically you just take and slide in here. And I love that it has like a pen loop. Then there's a pocket here. And a pocket over here. Or actually a couple different pockets. And then it's like a flap. So you can put things behind there. And plus it does well at protecting. Problem is that this is the one that I got for like the Cyber Monday deal, I think it was. And lo and behold, well, if I can get this, you know what? I'm not real sure if these covers might not work with expander rings. I never really thought of that problem. Yeah, I bet that's because I use a cover like this for my budget planner, but it's just on regular rings. I was unaware that this does not, well, hey, everybody learned something new there. That this, I mean, it'll still snap if, what I was going to say is that I discovered that the snap on this is broken, but I've contacted Happy Planner, and thankfully they're sending me another one because they have more in stock. But I was really disappointed that like the snap is broken. Hopefully the one that I get is in better condition, because also, you know, I think I showed in like the unboxing video that the spine here is like, it arrived in a box that was really damaged. And I don't know if it was a Happy Planner damage or United States Postal Service damage. I'm assuming it's USPS, but let's not point any fingers. So, you know, like I said, they are going to send me a new one, and I'm going to have to figure out if maybe I'll have to go back to regular size rings, or if I might just have to scrap this idea altogether. Like I said, it will snap if it was able to, or I mean, you know, it will close if it was able to snap, but it doesn't seem to want to close. Well, I guess it's kind of holding itself there. But anyways, like I said, obviously you can still see the cover when you open it. And it's not like I hate this cover. It's just not like, you know, there for me. So, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this video and carefully planning with me today. And learning how, or not learning, but I mean, seeing how I at least set up my planner. And if you did like watching this and will hit the like and subscribe buttons, I would greatly appreciate it. Or if you have any other questions or comments, feel free to leave them. And I hope you join me again next time. Bye.